Today we're going to work on our drawing skills. We've been working together for quite a few months now, so I want to really push you to draw your own composition. And for inspiration, we're going to use a painting by the name of Bird and Cat by the artist Paul Klee. And I showed you that at the first part of this video. So we're going to draw. You will, as always, draw with a pencil, and I'm going to draw with a Sharpie so that you can see me. And this is a very simple drawing. What you do is in the middle of your paper, make a dot. And the first thing we're going to, and this might be a little unusual to you, but the first thing that we're going to do is draw the eyes. So we're going to, and obviously this is not a realistic cat, right? This is a fun cat. So we're going to do the top curved lines of the eyes, and we're going to make them nice and big, okay? And then we're going to do the opposite and do the bottom of the eye. Up there to the point. And then cats have pupils that are pointy rather than round, right? So we're going to give it a cat look by doing the right kind of eyes. Okay. Then we're going to go back to our original point, and we are going to make the top of the ear. So it's going to go, and we want to draw big, okay? And then we'll do the bottom of the ear, like that. And we'll do that on the opposite side too. And you can move your paper around if it's easier. So we kind of want them to be the same on both sides, right? But no big deal. If it's not, it will just give it a more whimsical look. Okay. And then we're going to do the top of the head in between the ears like that. Okay, now we're going to do the cheeks and basically the rest of the head. So we're going to start here. And we're going to go around here. And I'm going to stop here, and I'll show you why. Because I can't erase my Sharpies. But if you want to, maybe you can see, where's my pencil? I'll try to, you can just extend that with your pencil. Like that. Then you want to go back up to your dot, and we're drawing the top of the nose. And we're going to make it kind of like a little heart. So we're taking that triangle shape and making it look like a heart. Okay, everybody with me? Then we're going to start from here, and we're going to connect this line back up. And then we're going to do the bottom of the mouth. And you may erase your pencil lines down here. That was just for a guide. Do a nice neck down to the very bottom. I'll erase that. Okay, so as I said, it was Cat and Bird was the name of the Paul Klee portrait. So we're going to put a little bird up here, and we're going to start that by making another. So do you see how we have we have some straight lines that are that are angled. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say, more like a triangle shape. And then we have lots of curved lines in our cat. Okay, so we're going to do the head of the bird, and this is a very simple little bird. And the tail, and then the eye. Okay. Now that's really all to our composition. Except we need some whiskers, right? Wouldn't look like too much of a cat if it didn't have its whiskers. Okay, now so what I would like for you to do, if you want to pause the video, you may take your Sharpie and trace your lines. And then clean up your pencil lines. Okay, so now we're ready to put color on. You can use either your set of crayons. I believe you have construction crayons. That would be good to use, or you may use your oil pastel. It's really up to you. I've got my crayon set here. Now, we do not need to make this into a realistic looking cat. Okay, so I'm just going to dump out my crayons so I can see what color choices. You can use whatever colors you want, and you can put whatever kind of markings you want on it as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with some colors that I know I want to use on the nose. Probably the tongue. So whatever media you're using to put your color down, you want to make sure that you're doing nice, vibrant kinds of colors. Okay. And we'll do a hint of a tongue here. Again, you use whatever colors you would like to use. I'm going to have my colors kind of echo the original by Paul Klee. Okay, so I'm going to use a nice green for the eyes. Again, you can make it whatever color you want. We want this to have a feeling of being fun, whimsical, bright, happy, all those sorts of things. So make sure that you choose colors accordingly. Keep moving your crumbs around, okay, and off so they're not in your way. Okay, now I'm going to do the bird up here, and I'm going to use I like cardinals, so I think I'll make it a red bird. In the original painting, he made the bird the same color as the nose, but I want a little bit of difference here. Oops. There we go. Okay, so Clee left a lot of his cat white. I think I might depart from that a little bit just to have a little more fun with it. I think I will do kind of a light color in places, so it's sort of a tan cat. And that doesn't have to be a solid color, block of color, because we can make it look a little furry, which of course cats are. You can make it an orange cat, you can make it a yellow cat. You know, I'm leaving this down here white. I'm going to put this part of his head in orange. I'm just kind of playing around now. Sort of abandoned the idea of making it look like Clee's original. See, as an artist, I wasn't feeling it. I wanted to make it my own. And that's fine for you to do as well. Then I'm going to continue this orange. So it's kind of connecting these two parts here. put some color by the whiskers. And I'm thinking about what I want to do down here. I think what I'm going to do is put some brown, like it has some brown spots on it. Occasionally in different places. So I'm just going to put some more brown, maybe some brown on top of his ears. Over here at the point. Then I'm going to go back for its neck with the color that I used first on its head. I'm going to make these into little dots. There we go. I think I'm going to put some darker green in the center of these eyes. It looked a little bit like they were staring at me too much, the way I had them. So as you can see, you can use your own, feelings about how your piece is going. There, I like that better. Okay, and so the last thing to do with our cat is to choose a color for the background. And the background color that you choose should not be a color that you've already used in your cat. So I'm going to use a gray so that it's kind of a neutral. So I've got this nice bright cat. You could use blue if you want. And you can make it, a solid kind of, or you can, of color, or you could use the side of your crayon. You don't have to go all the way out to the sides if you want of your paper. You can just kind of make a... Excuse me, my dog is getting into something in my studio that he shouldn't. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. He was very curious about something. So like I said, you can just kind of do a hint of color. See how this makes your cat kind of pop out? Go around your bird. Keep getting those crumbs, because if you go over them, they can kind of smear, which is sometimes, you know, not a bad thing. It's a happy accident, but sometimes it doesn't look so good. And if you're just going to do closer to the cat, make sure that you don't have it be like a hard line. You want it to be a little fuzzy, just like the cat. So you can sort of make it get lighter as you get away from the cat if you want to do that. Now, if you're not particularly fond of cats, you could always do or you know somebody you want to make a gift for, and they happen to like dogs, you can easily turn this style into a dog, right? Just different eyes. Different ears, maybe. Maybe standing, you know, straight up. We'll do a pretty cool dog picture in the next couple of months. Okay, so now I'm going to take a good look at my work, and I'm going to add a little bit here because I don't really like how that looks. And I'm going to add some right here. White doesn't really show up. White crayons on top of things. Now, if you're using oil pastels, the white would probably show up. All right, so this is how you do a fun cat in the style of Paul Klee. Thank you very much.